Hello, this is Liz with Crafty Devotion, and today I'm going to be doing an update tutorial on this blue dress. Now you will still need to go to the pink dress tutorial. This will be a shortened version. I may place some extra footage in there, but I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna kind of just show the differences. I think by now you guys can actually get the idea. So I will basically just giving you the parts of this dress that are different, the fabrics that are different than the pink dress and the brown dress. So you go to the pink dress tutorial and this tutorial to complete this kit. Okay, it will not be exactly like this. We will be doing I will be doing a few changes because when I designed this one, I designed it with certain things and I don't have them, and I'm trying to keep the cost down for these dresses for you, so that I'm using mostly supplies I already have at home in my stash. I do have had to buy a few things, but I'm trying to really keep that down. You will receive in your kit this bodice, and it could have either a pink or a blue background, blue inside. I think most of it's covered up. It doesn't really matter much, but I do like the color too. Still match a bit there. And you will receive 3 fabrics. This beautiful fabric, and this is actually a vintage piece of fabric, and this beautiful fabric. And I'm going to show you the tricks on how to use them. What you will do is that you will take this fabric, it's a little longer, and you will cut it. Now I want you to cut it to about at least a quarter to half inch wide for this one, and cut it in strips. And like I showed you in the other tutorial, you will take the long strips and you'll cut them in half so that your final strips are all approximately 8 inches. They don't have to be exactly the same length, as long as they're about 8 inches, because you do trim the dress. This is actually one of the dresses that's partially done as I was trying to put it together, so it looks beautiful. It just, you know, needs all the embellishments. And then this fabric here, you'll cut it about 1/2 inch strips or larger. So most of them basically 1/2 inch, because some of these fabrics, the 1/2 inch works best with them. So this one especially, make sure you cut it 1/2 inch. This blue one, although it looks really elegant, and it actually looks almost like a satin, but it's not really a satin, I don't think. But anyways, it has something, it must be a cotton blend, because it just doesn't tear very well. So it does tear well. It just takes a lot more strength. So make sure you do your cuts really about 1/2 inch, and then do them pretty low. If you want, with this one, you may want to just cut strips. They do not have to be even. You just cut the strips, because you're going to need I think I'll tell you at the end how much you need of each, because I'm pretty sure of, let's see, this one you will need 12. This one you'll need 4 or 6, depending on what size you cut them. And this one you will need about the same, around 4 or 6. That's why they're smaller. You don't need as many. I've done all my cutting ahead of time. So the next thing you will do, as I showed you, take your ruler and mark from the shoulder, the top of the shoulder. So first we'll use this fabric, which about a light background, and see, this is even bigger than 1/2 inch. So, and you can put approximately, make sure that when you do this fabric, that both sides, you can twist it still, but make sure when you lie it down that both front sides are facing forward, so that when you glue it down here, it's the front sides. Now the back side's not too bad, so it's not a big deal, but I do want you to know that. I think I'll put 4 on there, and then later on, if you think it needs more, then you can add more, okay? So since the bodice is round, and we're actually adding it this near the line, I want you to see that below the line, you'll still be able to flip up the skirt area and place more here if you want to make it fuller. So you can, if I were you, I would just decide afterwards, because you'll be surprised how full it does become when you do all the steps I'm giving you. So there, I put 2 on each side, and that already looks like a beautiful little dress, doesn't it? When you put this blue on, always go a little lower than the previous one, and this is just so your waistline is not too bulky. So let me show you. You can glue better than I have, but just glue below that one so that it evens out that. We did that part, and we're going to set this aside for a while, and then we'll work on the other part. Okay, I'm actually putting on a piece that I will be included in your kit, and I will show it to you right now. Now what it is just a little piece of a mini scalloped lace, and it will be 10 scallops, and you cut it in half so you have 5 scallops, and you will put the center scallop on the top of the shoulder and the other 2 scallops going down each side. Then I will place this in your kit. It is such a cute little tiny little lace. And what I want you to do is I want you to just cut it out so it's just a little teeny tiny applique. It's just cut off the netting. And this is going to be the collar of your dress. This is for the front of your dress. So and this is what I decided to do. I pulled the, and you can just go straight over. You can, a piece of lace was on my leg, and I jumped like it was a bug. Silly me, silly me. Here we go. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? I love this little thing for the collar of this dress. It makes it look so elegant. And then on the back, I think I'm going to just go ahead and give you like an extra strip of dangle so that you can cut it, and this will be your back. So let me show you how to put it on. You just want to make it look finished, so just put it right on there like that. I teach you very clearly in number tutorial, pink dress tutorial, how to do this, but I do need to show you something, the pattern, what the pattern will be. It will be 3 of this kind of fabric, it'll be 3 of that, and then 1 of this blue. And this blue will be very tattered. It tatters a lot. but it is part of my design. So like this one shows, it'll be 3 of the rose pattern fabric, 1 of the blue, so blue 3, a blue one, and then 3 of the rose colored, a blue one, 3 of the rose colored. So basically with that pattern in mind, this is 1, this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's supposed to be about 16. I'm going to go ahead and include this lace for you. It is optional if you want to add it onto that portion, this portion. My original design didn't have a pink lace, but I do have a pretty good supply now of this pink one. So it's a good one for me to throw in as an extra. And you can decide. So what I'm doing is like, you know where you put the 3 of the rose fabric? I'm just putting it in between 2 of them. You can, and like I showed you before, when you put it on, leave it loose. That way if you decide to, it's just a holding place. I was just testing, so I'll end up with 3 finished dresses that will be for sale when I'm done here. There's some of you who will buy them. Actually, it will not be 3. I sold 1. Wait, did I? Oh, maybe not. I don't know. So I'll have 2 or 3 of these dresses. And when I get here again, I just unknot it. Like I said, it's just a holding place because it can just lie on top. It doesn't need to have that knot in it unless you like the knot. It just makes it a little bit bulky when you have too many things on there. Okay, so now you can get an idea of what this dress looks like. Isn't she a beauty? Now we need to do the final parts. And again, I've shown you in detail how to place this bodice on. So we will place this here. It just like completes it, doesn't it? Now this was the back, and I want this to be the front. Let me turn it around. I was showing you backwards. Okay. Found some little strand of pink pearls. Let's go ahead and add some pink pearls here. So let's give it a trim so that I didn't want to put a lot of laces in front because it covers up the beauty of the fabric. The fabric's so beautiful, the colors and the, you know, everything on it. So now I'm going to put several items in your kit, and you can make some decisions on how you want to use them. Isn't this rose beautiful? So I'm going to put this rose here and this one that has a really small little bit blue. It's so pretty. I like this one. I didn't find very many colors in this one, so I didn't buy very many, but I think it just might look beautiful right there. What do you think? Ooh, I like it on the back. Let's see. I think that's what it is the location. But I really like this blue one. So I'm going to put the blue one because I like it. And also, I'm going to put these in there for you. I got these also at the warehouse. They're so adorable. I think I'm going to put a little package together where I'm going to put like about these little things are like I'm thinking an embossed satin. Let's see, let it get sure. It's like an embossed satin, and this is in pink. These are pink. They're so cute. And I'll probably put like this, and I also got these large ones here. They're like an embossed satin. And then I also have This one. They're so cute. This is like a little embossed satin trim. But anyway, so I'll put the pink one in for you, I think, because then you can, oh, I like that. It's cute. Oh no, now I can't decide. I think I'm going to do this one. It's so cute. Okay. All right, so in your kit, I will place a few items for you to decorate with, and I'll probably put a couple of extra, like I'll give you a few extra of these because you can use them different places if you want. But I'm just decided that I'm going to use this pink one here. So far we have placed this pink thing on here, and we're working on our back. And you will receive in your kit a small little bow with a dangle, and you can go ahead and place that. I know I'm not done with it, and I decided I was either going to include this one, and you can put right on top of it, or I'm thinking I really like this little teeny one here. This is also one of the things I got, and this, you can just take the leaf just stem peels right off, and you have this little kind of a bitty satin, and I like it, so I'm going to put this in the kit. And put it right on top of there. Yuck. You can change your mind, you can, move things around, but all of that is up to you. I'm also going to place a couple of these in there, so you can actually put this on there instead with something on top of it. But pretty much this is it. We're done. We have our bustle in the back. I actually think that since I'm going to give you one of these, I'm going to show you how I would use them. I think I'll give you 3. There's just 3 little flowers on there. And I would use these. Just cut them off. And okay. So right here on the back, you can see that it looks sort of unfinished there. So can you see how just adding that little teeny flower on there makes it look finished? You can also put them up on the top here, but I really think it needs it right there. And that will, to me, will give it a finish. I think I'm going to throw both of these in so you can make a decision, or you can use it for a different project. This little blue rose or this rose here. And you can, like I said, you can put that here. That would look beautiful too. So I'm going to give you what I put on here plus this. Okay, the last thing you do is you get your hanger, and you can place it. You should be able to place it right in there. And there's your ornament. I think she is adorable. This is Liz with Crafty Devotion. Have fun crafting. I'll talk to you next time.